Hello, hello. This is Orlando.
Yeah, hi, you got me. I was wondering when you're going to push that button.
Yeah, I had to figure it. Well, it's set up different than it was before. But anyway,
Yeah.
this is late night.
All right. Hey there, everyone.
Hopefully,
Hi,
everybody's
Amanda.
doing good. And how are you doing, Kaz?
Oh, I'm still waking up on Sunday morning. The only time I get up early and it really killing me sometimes. But yeah, who cares? Whatever. It's a mess.
Tis what it is, eh?
Just what it is.
Mm-hmm.
That hides me.
Alrighty.
All right, yeah.
Um, well, since
So,
last week, we decided to just have a chat fest and have fun.
yeah.
Now we got to get back to the script writing because, that's what most people are coming here to find, right? And
Yep.
if you all remember, we had left uh, Sean Logan, and Matthew um, barely able to cover themselves from the rain,
Mm.
right? Because of the storm. And from there, um, we went to the office, and we had the boss, Patrick, and then Josie, and each of them both heading down the emergency stairs. And then they find that Michael has power down in his area,
Yeah.
right? And they get that all sorted out and set up and good stuff like that. And, manage a way to get the boss to be able to leave and go home. But Josie decides to stay, which now brings us, because now we're talking about, this is in the middle of the morning, like early morning deal.
Mm-hmm. About
So
characters. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And Kaz and I were talking in the background a bit
Mm.
before we started today, and decided that we're gonna go back to Sean and the boys, and see how their day is gonna. They're the ones that are gonna start the day, because where we are now, it's night, right? So they're gonna start the new. They're gonna start the new day, and the timing is
Yeah.
going to push a bit,
Mm-hmm.
right? So we're not going to see them getting up or packing up, but we are going to see that they're carrying less stuff. I would assume, because they're
Mm.
not carrying the tent because it's torn to shreds, right?
Wrecked.
Yeah.
They're on their bare bones now.
Mm-hmm.
And on their way to try to make a rendezvous with the greenhouse. Correct?
Yeah. They're on the, yeah. They don't know. They don't know 100% because they're
Whether
going
they make it or
on.
not.
They're going on the area. Michael said his parents were building a house, and where they were building. You know,
Yeah.
this new high tech stuff, right?
Mm.
That kind of thing.
Yeah.
So um, that's what Sean and the boys are going on,
Mm.
because there's no other way for them to be able to even begin to find out where Michael is, because Michael's going to be somewhere that's more likely where he's going to be.
Yeah. I have a question, which I
Mm-hmm.
shouldn't be saying it.
Go
To
for it.
find Michael, what are they doing out in the bush to find Michael? And I
Going
guess
to
that's
finding his
because,
parents. Finding his parents.
right,
That's
okay,
what they're
clear.
doing. Because then maybe they'll know where Michael is. If Michael, I mean, Michael might even be there.
The
They don't know
parents are a
this.
lead to where Michael is. Is
That's
he
right.
okay? Yeah.
That's right. That's the whole thing, is to make sure Michael's okay.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong here.
Why has Michael disappeared? Absolutely.
Well,
Yeah.
that's right.
All of a sudden,
Well, yeah,
okay, let's find him.
because he left no word at work,
Yeah. Mm.
right?
Yeah.
And then their young
That,
son, young son comes and says, "Well, gee, the grass hasn't been cut in a long time."
yeah. Yeah. Yes, that's
Yeah,
right. We're starting it from the
which was where
beginning.
he used to make his spending money, you know.
Yeah. And people being curious and all that and helpful and really want to save everybody. So this
Hmm.
is a part of the thing that humans do. So
Yes.
yeah, whether they're correct decisions or incorrect decisions, then we'll find out.
Well, that's right. So they're the
But we
three
know it's
the
going to be
three
good.
guys the three guys
Yeah.
are on their quest to find out what happened to Michael.
Yeah. All
And
right.
they
So
just
now
figured
we,
the
yeah,
best bet would be to find Michael's parents.
yeah, that's the link that we're looking
That's right.
for. And the parents are ones, what, yeah, whatever. They're cluey on this and cluey on that. So, see, I don't want to go into it in deep,
Well,
but
exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
It's
Not yet,
but
anyway.
what we're doing here is trying to link things to each other to eventually come out that way, and that's our thinking behind it.
Well, and the progression of
At the
time.
moment, mm,
Along with the progression of time, yes,
absolutely.
as
Oh,
it
of
moves.
course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Correct.
yeah, we'll go to the boys first, and then we'll go to Tam, and we're not going to talk about that scene yet because
Yeah.
we'll get to that when we get to that.
That's right. Still with the now things, yeah, the things we know that have to happen because, yeah.
Hmm. Well, we know because we wrote them in the outline.
I was going to say that, and I thought I better shut up. I won't say that. And then
And
you know,
no,
that's fun.
that
That's
means
funny.
if anybody was watching us right from the beginning,
Yeah.
they already know where this is going.
Yeah. So close.
They
Yeah.
already know what kind of stuff has to be put in place before
Yeah.
we get, you know,
Yeah.
to basically the 3/4 mark, right?
Right. And the most important for us is we are at and for everyone, you have to be aware of your midpoint. For me, it's the most important thing for how I've written up to
Yes.
this point and what I'm going to write after that point. You
Well,
know,
yeah. Yeah, because the midpoint was base.
time, page numbers.
No, I never do that. You know that.
I do.
I
Oh,
never
I
do that.
definitely do.
It is where
Oh,
it
I
is.
do. You have to have a rough idea of where your
Having a
midpoint
rough
is.
having a rough idea, no problem. I just won't set a page
That
count.
was what I'm talking about. Rough. I don't count numbers, but I get an idea. I think, oh shit, I've written that much. That's a lot, And what have I attained? And then I will make sure I tighten things up later or whatever, or then. But we're not up to that point now.
No,
And but
no.
but you must have an awareness of,
Well, and that was
where you are. Yeah,
yeah, and we pretty much had that set for being the storm.
yeah.
That's either going to
That's
be
right.
that's either going to be a big high or a big low.
That's correct.
In this case, we made it a big low.
And so things should be up for them, hopefully. Maybe a few ups and downs, of course, that's what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
But we
Well,
didn't write this technically, as Orlando said. None of it is technically done. It's all just from ideas and, our
that's right.
thoughts. There's been nothing about that. We kind of get to a point, oh shit, how much have what have we done so far? You do, because you've written so much of it,
Hmm.
certain amount, and it's
Yeah,
not technical for us. We
and
go over the, you know,
the lion's share of what's left is a lot of stuff that we already wrote out the dialogue and what's happening
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
on a lot of
That's
it.
what I, yeah,
You know,
I like those lines.
so we can expand on it or we can shrink it
Yeah,
as we need.
exactly.
The
Yeah.
specific dialogues can change. We got no problem with that. But they have to serve the story as it
It's
was
true.
intended,
And
right?
this is our first draft.
Well, yeah, absolutely. It is only the first draft.
So we can do what we like after that. You know,
Well,
we
we can do
will.
what we like now, but you know, uh,
Yeah, yeah, but
how
right
far?
now we're at that point where we want to get a few things done and then we'll go, okay, now let's look at what we've done.
Yeah, well, we'll get to the end of it. We'll see how long it is, and then we'll
Oh,
need. Then we need to know if we need to go in and expand some of the scenes
yeah,
and make
yeah,
more three
the
dimensional
high,
or larger in scope,
exactly,
or if
yeah,
we have to taper down some of the scenes.
yeah,
But you but certain dialogues are going to have to stay because I mean that is the
that's
intent. That is the literal
important,
intent
yeah,
of that scene, right?
exactly, yeah. It's always been that for us, always
Mm-hmm.
been that.
Yep.
Even without an outline, we've written dialogue, certain lines, you know. I
Oh
don't
yeah.
mean
I
all
for
of it, but you know,
yeah.
we've got to have that in it. Yeah, something.
But usually it's because we know who the character is already, and we go, oh yeah, that would be perfect for that character,
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
right? That's the way
exactly.
we normally
You
run it.
kind of just know it. You know that that's part of the making of or the backbone of what you're building in your
That's right.
story.
That's right. And there is nothing like doing the first edit, literally talking back and forth,
Oh yeah, we can. We
face to
just
face or
we.
type to face to face or type, you know? Um, because giving notes, when you just give notes on something like that, you can't explain how you feel or what the intention is that you're trying to get across.
That's right,
You
and we
know,
just know it by that time.
Well, yeah, normally we do, but I mean, we've had plenty of discussions. I mean, lengthy discussions
Yeah,
on is
yeah,
this even right for this story.
yeah, yeah. All the
I mean,
character.
we've pulled, like you said, with Rogan's War, we've pulled out a whole side shoot, gone.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because it
Wow.
just ran us off into a rabbit hole that was completely not the story.
Yeah,
It just took us right away, completely away from the intention of
yeah.
the actual story itself.
That was in our first one we wrote together, and we learned a lot by
Oh
doing that.
yeah, I mean, and you playing an
Yeah, that's
awesome
probably
devil's
why
advocate.
I even brought it up because it's you can't forget what's
Yeah,
happened.
exactly. Exactly. You don't forget, and we remember those things while we're writing the next one and the next one and the next one. And then we
You
just
learn as you go along. Yeah,
yeah, and you just automatically make those shifts without having to go back and revisit it.
yeah. We've never done it again. I tell you that. We've written a lot more since then. But,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, and we've kept in some really good tight page count.
And it's probably why I'm talking about midpoint anyway, because that you think, oh, okay, let's not, you know, that kind of thing. Oh, I could have said any section, not just
Well,
midpoint,
that's right.
but that's what, yeah,
And
but
and
we
in this
kind of
case,
know stuff now.
yeah. Well, we're getting to know the characters better as we go along.
Yeah,
We're getting to know
yeah,
who is who and who would do what and who would say what. You
yeah,
know, but once we
that's
start
right.
taking it apart, we'll have both read it through completely.
Mm,
We'll both have ideas on where what kind of way we think this character should be dealing with stuff. And
Mm.
that'll
Yeah.
be all the characters,
Yeah, right.
one by
Yeah.
one. We go through that kind of stuff, and it's like, oh, would they really say that, or would they really do that?
Mm.
We do that because
Yeah.
Kaz is just a wonderful devil's advocate.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
quite welcome. Well,
I'm
but that's the
always
whole
trying to
point.
ready to pull it apart and then put it back together the way it was or slightly different just to improve the story itself. Yeah, that's all.
Well, that's right, and that's the whole point. The point is to make the
Yes.
story stronger.
Yeah, just because we wrote it doesn't mean that it's perfect at the beginning. You know,
Even when we
we're always
decide,
questioning
even when we
our.
decide, okay, we're done, the script is done,
I
we
mean, look
still
at
don't
it.
expect our words to be gold. You know?
That's right. Never fall
The
for that
words,
trick.
because the words are only as good as the actors can portray it.
That's the other thing too,
It
which we
isn't just
haven't talked.
depending
Yeah,
it isn't just depending on our words. It's depending on the
that's right.
actions,
Exactly. Yeah.
you know?
In the beginning, you write for yourself, but after a few times, the next script is always like, yeah, you got to take that into consideration. The actors, what they want it. What do they want to do? Why would they agree to portray or sign on for this story or that book, that
Well, yes,
script?
you're right. Absolutely. You have to give an actor a meaty role to dig into, you know?
Yeah, yeah. What would I have to do? Yeah. So yeah, I think in the beginning you don't think that you might think of something, but not to the definite point that we do have of it. Yeah,
But
you're
I
right
think
about
in the
that.
long run, though, technically, I might have an actor in mind when I'm writing
Oh
a character.
yeah, we do that
You
too.
know,
Yeah.
quite often we will do that.
You can't
Um,
help that.
like
That
if this
happens.
if just because you're aware of their talent and what they're capable of doing.
Well, that's true. Who's
That's the
suitable
biggest
for?
one. That's the
Yeah,
biggest one right there. What
yeah.
they've already proven they can do. Well, if they can do these, why can't they do this?
The other thing is too that we bring into account is the minor actor get a high high box office actor, even a player. We found out that they don't mind playing a minor role if the whole thing's good enough.
If
Because
there's
you
a
can, you
purpose,
know what I mean. You know,
there is a purpose for that character,
yeah,
a strong purpose. They might only be in there. Like you
yeah.
stop and think of the Bucky character we have here, right?
Mm,
He's
so,
only been in a couple of scenes. We don't know him very well at all,
well, yeah, that's how they come up the
but
ranks. Yeah.
it's going to be a smaller role, but it's going to be a powerful role because of the type of
Right.
characteristics we get.
Powerful role is what the right term.
And that's what a lot of the beginning
Mm.
actors should be looking for too, is that powerful secondary role.
That, that's true. So
If you're
have
new
that in
coming
mind
in,
when you're writing. Think of something, someone someone like that character. You know.
or just simply that this would be a great
Yeah.
first role for a new
Yeah.
actor to get them noticed.
Yeah. Exactly.
Because
Yep.
new actors aren't going to be the leads, even though
No.
they all think they should be. Right? I
That
mean,
takes time.
it's it isn't even a matter of taking time. You got to prove you got the chop.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
It's like playing any
And
musical instrument. You can say you can play that instrument all you want. Sit down and prove it. No,
yeah.
that's what it takes. That's what it takes. Prove it.
Prove it. I mean, that's why
Prove it.
they even high people have auditions. I
Hmm.
suppose. Not the,
Well, yeah, quite often, yes,
this is, this
there
is,
there are editions, but it isn't like they used to be. Now they're online,
yeah,
or you send in a
yeah,
reel of you reading that
same
part.
thing.
But
Still,
but
it's
the
still the
hard
same deal.
no, it's not. No, it's different when it's in person. It's way different when it's in person.
Oh, okay,
Um,
yeah, that's
because
true. Yeah.
when you audition in person, if they see something they like in you, they
Mm,
immediately set you up with this person, the other people that you're going to interact with,
yeah,
and
but
see
it's
how
all
you
show real
and
now.
see
Yeah.
how you play off each other,
Mm,
right?
yeah,
Because that's
yeah,
how it
that's
works,
right.
right?
That's
I
true.
mean, that's how they got Han, Luke, and Leia. It was just out of the
Who?
blue. Han, Luke, and Leia in Star Wars. They had the
Oh,
perfect
well.
chemistry. They also
Mm,
never met each other before, and they didn't ever read off of each other until they were thrown together.
yeah, they have to have that chemistry. Talk
Yeah.
about that a bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And when you're watching, they have to look like they like each other at least.
Well, they have to make you believe it.
Who was that? The Aquaman bloke. Oh, I shouldn't say Aquaman bloke.
Momoa.
Remember who was absolutely not good together was Johnny Depp's ex-missus, why? What's her name?
Oh,
Her, doesn't he?
Heard?
Yeah, her and I read, and I don't know how accurate this is, but she was with Aquaman in the movie number two, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
There's a guy, that big muscly guy. Anyway, so that's what I kept reading, and I don't know because you can't believe everything you read, but the chemistry was so bad.
Yes.
Uh,
Yes. You
that's
could
just one
definitely tell.
example. That's
Yep.
all. Yeah.
You could definitely tell that she didn't like him.
Yeah.
You know?
That's true.
I mean,
Yeah.
you could tell on screen, and it showed.
Uh-huh. And it ruined the
Yeah, it did.
really
It did.
did. Yeah.
It
What they
literally
do?
ruined. It ruined the movie, and everybody knowing she was going to be in the next one, they didn't bother going to see it.
I know. That's the thing. Yeah. All of that, everything ensued from all that.
Hmm.
And didn't they cut down her? Had to reshoot this, that, and the other, and minimise her role, but couldn't cut her out. I think.
Not
Um,
completely, but almost.
exactly. It's probably something to do with contracts, and maybe money.
Well,
It's always money.
simple fact is they could have paid her out,
And that was it.
and it's done. You know.
Yeah. Never seen
You're right.
another Aquaman after that one.
Well, that's right.
I don't think
That's
so.
right.
I don't think.
Because
Yeah.
technically, you might as well say it was sabotage.
Yeah.
Because the wrong
Good
person
point.
was in it.
Yeah, and that's when they were going through the trial. It was all high profile stuff, headlines. Um,
Well, yeah,
Anyway,
except usually stuff like that will be the thing that draws people to the theater.
yeah,
The
yeah,
controversy.
but not this one,
But
not that
not
one.
this one. Not this
That's
one
right.
because it just no you're going after the wrong guy there. You know? Like there's
Well,
no case here.
yeah. Well, the thing was, she was so disliked.
Well, yeah.
Is it okay for me to say that? I think it's common knowledge. You know, I'm thinking that had a lot to do with. No, thanks. I don't think I'm going to buy that ticket. No, I don't want to go watch it. I don't know.
Um,
I'm just guessing.
I don't know. I think it was just everybody loved Johnny Depp.
That's right. Yeah, and he won, and that's what helped because he was fighting against the whole um, hierarchy, thing.
Well,
Well, it shouldn't.
whichever the case, the simple fact is
Yeah, yeah.
he
The
has always
ideal.
been
Yeah, there was a lie there, so blah blah blah. Yeah.
he's always been a nice guy. He's always been on the mark.
Popular.
He's always been at work when he's supposed to be at work. And
Yeah, yeah. His reputation was at
and
risk,
he and
and
he
that's why
is
he went to court,
well,
not for the money.
he didn't have any choice but to go.
Well, yeah, to defend himself. Yeah,
Yeah. He had no choice.
that's right.
But when you go after the nice guys, the whole world notices.
Yes, that's true. That's what
Yeah.
happened.
It would be the same thing if then after Keanu Reeves.
Mm.
Exact same thing.
Yeah, he's the most popular as well. He
Well, he
really
isn't,
is.
and he is popular.
Respected.
That's
Respect.
what I was gonna say.
Ah,
He's
yeah,
popular because because he earned it.
yeah,
Same as Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp always turns out the character.
yeah, yeah.
It always. I've never seen him do a bad character.
That's right. Yeah, and anyway, maybe we should get back to our thing.
You bet. You bet.
Because we did that last week. We kept talking and talking and talking.
Yes, we did.
And we
Because
enjoyed it. I don't know about
because
anybody else, but
because that's
we
how
have
easy it is to sidetrack yourself.
we actually talk for hours and hours. You're getting the short version, okay?
Yes.
So yeah, we always got back to work, always did. So,
In one of
but
those
still,
kind of
I
things.
mean, oh, nothing
Alrighty.
wrong with. We discuss everything when we're writing together, not
Yes, we
just about
yes we
one
do.
thing.
So I'm going to do share screen here. There we go. And is that big enough to see, Kaz?
Uh, yes.
Alrighty. Good, because I didn't switch it from last time, so I
Default,
figured
default.
I figured we
Good
would be
default.
safe.
It's a shame that we can't make it a bigger screen. Having said
Well,
that, so we're on
unfortunately,
final draft. I see.
mhm. Unfortunately,
Might
it
as
is
well
what it
go
is.
straight.
Mhm.
All changes
So,
will be made on final draft.
yep. And what I've typed in just a few minutes ago is exterior field, and we're going to go to morning because the last one was in the middle of the night, early the wee hours, 2 or 3 o'clock even. By the time that storm was all done and all that good stuff. All we know is that it was nighttime. So now we have morning time. And we're going to show, who do we want to have in the lead? Do we want it to be Matthew,
Uh,
Sean, or Logan?
Not a 15-year-old. I mean, it may be right, but I had my first instinct. You got my first instinct. But yeah, I can be talked around in different ways.
Hmm.
So.
Well, my first instinct is to make sure Logan is in the middle because he's the smallest and the youngest.
Yeah, let's talk about abilities.
Hmm. And well,
and
Matthew has
traits.
proven. Matthew has already proven that he knows his stuff when it comes to calculating the how far they've gone
Yeah,
and
let's
stuff
make
like
it.
that.
Yeah.
So
Let's
I
make
mean,
it him.
him or Sean could be in the front. Either way,
The father or the son. All
the
right.
father or
So
the oldest, father or the oldest son.
who? Yeah. I'm, and I don't know why. I'm leaning towards the older son, and I
Hmm.
have no reason why. Just but I can't understand
I
why
think
I'm not saying the father, because making it a mum and dad movie, or
I'm with.
no, that's not true
No,
either. By the way,
I'm with you
it,
though. I'm with you because
it's an instinct. That's all it is.
because because I see Sean the most capable keeping up the rear and making sure Logan keeps moving.
Yeah, yeah, that would work. Yeah,
Yeah,
good
he's going to be
reasons.
more effective at making sure Logan is
Yeah,
moving than Matthew would be.
bigger. Mm, yeah,
Well, because he's
and
dad.
yeah. Well, we don't want to turn it into a like a family movie, like a Disney thing.
No, it's not.
So
It's not at
that's
all. Not
why
even
I'm
close.
saying. That's why I'm saying the older son, not the youngest one, not Logan.
No, I didn't want the youngest one there anyway, in the front
I
or the
didn't
back.
think you
I want
would.
he needs to be in the middle
Yep.
because
Oh
he is
yeah, the mix
because
is
he
fine.
is the weakest of the three, and they have to make sure he doesn't lag behind.
Yeah. Okay, that's best way to run it. Let's do that.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah. Gee. There. Okay. So Matthew in the lead slogs through shin high water in the field. Too many letters all over the place. This stuff is like wading through jello.
Mm-hmm. That jelly?
Yep.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah, that's just a name brand.
That jelly. Yeah. Boy. Better than quicksand. That was good actually. Good line.
Okay, a few feet behind him, Logan tries to stomp his frustration. Alrighty. Oops. Okay. Okay, so Matthew's gonna say, what the heck? And should we have him spin around and glare at Logan?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or do we want to have John do something behind Logan to smarten him up?
Prod him with a stick, I would. But anyway, that's just me. That was a joke. Yeah, behind him, be good. 61 half a dozen the other. What the heck? Yeah, get a move on. Depends how the dialogue comes.
Okay, how about if we set this up a little bit different first, and we leave part of this for later, because I can see a way of turning this into something fun.
No.
I can see a way of turning it
Yeah.
into something fun. So
Yeah.
we'll go back up to the top here.
What about the impatient Logan somewhere along the line here? Where the bloody hell is that greenhouse anyway? Or their parents? That's a goal. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not saying
Well,
now or at
that
some
would be
stage.
that would be too much on the nose. It would be more like I want to go home.
No, I wasn't meaning that. I meant about reminding people of what they're doing. I mean, so far we've had a storm. There's no mention of the futuristic thing that they're gonna, not
No,
futuristic.
they did. They did. They said
What did
whenever
they say?
it's going to take us
Yeah,
forever to get there at this rate.
that's good. Yeah, all right,
It's in
that's
there.
done. Yeah, good, done. In that case, just soldier on.
Okay, so in a row, Sean follows Logan, who follows Matthew through the flooded field.
Who's in front? In a row.
Sean follows Logan, who follows
Yeah.
Matthew,
Oh,
which means Matthew's front.
yeah. I knew it was there. My brain just went to sleep. I knew
Well,
that.
hey, it is early for you.
Yeah, true. Well, I got to stay focused. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so in the field, we can get rid of it over here. Pardon me. Okay. Okay, so each carries just their backpack, sleep bag, and food supplies. So we
Good,
know,
good.
so we
Yeah.
no longer have the
Minimum.
fourth. We no longer have the fourth back that had the tent.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, minimum
Mm-hmm.
stuff, which is good.
So technically, in a sense, they're traveling lighter than they were.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. All we need to do is see them progressing.
Mm-hmm.
In through the mud
You know,
and
because flooded.
uncomfortable. That shows it already, yeah. Benefits. This stuff is like wading through each other, which is good. Yeah. More bugs. Sticky bugs.
See, what we're doing is building a picture here.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah.
We're seeing
Camera
them.
work. Mm-hmm.
They're going across a field. We might have some,
Yeah.
of the stuff. Some of the crops that are sticking out.
Mm-hmm.
There's lots of water.
Yeah.
Each of them has a bag, so
Mm.
there's no longer the fourth one. Um,
Yeah.
but they're slapping at bugs along the way because there's going to be a lot more of the rain.
Yeah. Annoyance.
Right.
All
So
that
it's
kind of
painting the
stuff.
whole picture of how miserable this is to start with.
Yeah. I like it.
Okay, and of course Matthew being taller, the water is only up to his shin. But for Logan, it's actually going to go higher up his calf, right?
Like being in a hole they can't see because there's so much rain. Before. Is it still raining now and then?
No, no.
Okay.
Um, although I guess we should state that, shouldn't we?
I don't know. Well, maybe they could save water to rain. I don't know that we want to even do that. But it's just a thought, that's all.
Okay.
I mean, are they short on this and they must get to a point? I don't know, I've seen that. But hey, wish it, and Logan wish it was
Hang on a
Coke.
second. I gotta move this over here.
Wish it was lemonade instead of bloody water. Not trendy for these days. Don't write that stuff in. Do not write. I'm just getting a bit crazy here.
So this is pretty much going to give you that impression that
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Carpet bugs along the way. Yeah. Yep, that's good. Nice build there. Nice build. Instead of that waiting to jar. So we have one complaint, which is good. Are you moving?
alrighty.
Something
Were you still?
happened there.
Yeah.
Oh,
The screen went down for a second.
it did, didn't it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was all nice and peaceful. And I thought, wait a minute, that's not supposed to be happening. We're live.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Hang on. Let's see if I can.
You saved it?
Hang on. I just got to get this back over here. This is putting us right back to where we were,
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah?
and it's still counting on YouTube, so that's all good.
Okay. Check, 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 check. Good. Good, good, good.
Yes.
That's why I kind of waved to see if you noticed
Mm-hmm.
or couldn't see or something like that. See a
Okay.
reaction from you. Anyway,
Okay.
whatever.
Hang on a
Cares.
second. I get it. Uh, what is this? Okay. This is saying participant screen. So I don't know what that is.
Why?
Oh no, it just that I've got an extra thing here that's sitting there swirling with me and you.
Oh, oh,
Alright. Alright. So that's there. That's working. I'll move that over again. Alrighty.
mm-hmm.
So we're still going. Way.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, let's make this a separate shot altogether. The sun glares into their eyes, because
Yeah,
technically, the way it's written now, the camera's going to come from the back. We're going to see Sean, and then we're going to see Logan, and
mm-hmm.
then we're going to see Matthew, and then maybe it's going to turn around, and then we see
Yeah.
the sun is in their eyes, and they're slapping at bugs along the way.
Mm.
Okay, so we no longer have to say in lead because everybody else is following Matthew.
Yeah, you got that up front. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. How about if this is a few yards behind Matthew? Logan tries to stomp his frustration. The water splashes. That's going to be set. Water splashes the back of Matthew's legs. Alright, what the heck? Matthew swings around. Yeah, he swings around and tries to kick water at Logan, but it doesn't really work. That's why I said tries.
yeah, I got that. That was good. I got off you too.
Oops.
Well, he's the
Knocked out.
father. You guys.
Alrighty.
We have enough troubles ahead of us to get
Well,
through
that's
something
that's
like that.
that that's so
I
totally
know,
on.
it's on the.
That's so totally on the nose, type of
It
thing.
is. It is. Yeah. Yeah. It really is. Yeah. Okay. Pelts.
A boot. Oops. Where do I want to put this? This would be Matthew. Matthew seeing the telltale signs on Logan that he's having tech withdrawal.
And is that? Huh.
Oh. Come back.
Yeah.
How about we make this more interesting?
Yeah, it's a little bit flat. Take a bit and make it a whole lot easier, wouldn't it?
Okay.
Need a spelling.
This is obviously going to need some work, but it's
Oh, yeah, that's okay. We'll work that out later.
alrighty. So,
Uh,
like
I'll
Matthew said, this
listen.
stuff is like waiting jello. And then
Yeah.
a few yards behind him, Logan tries to stomp his frustration. Water splashes the back of Matthew's legs. And Matthew, what the heck? And he swings around and he tries to kick water at Logan. And Sean is just, knock it off. And Logan says, I don't care. And Sean says, about?
I'd call him a brat if I was the father.
Yeah,
Brat.
but you're not. But you're not.
I know. Well, with the line of "I don't care" by a 15-year-old, you know, and then
Yes.
asked about. I suppose the way he says it makes a difference.
Well, the thing
'Cause,
is, guys think different than women, and women think different than guys.
yeah,
Plain and simple.
that's true. Yeah, that's really, yeah,
Men are
that
really
works. It
about get
works.
to. Men are really about get to the point,
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
right? And
well, I would be.
that's pretty much all of them,
Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm not.
to one degree or another.
Yeah.
And then Matthew is like, ha, implying, he could be this is where I say it's going to need some filling
This
out
is good.
with actions,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, that's
And then
right.
Sean is sitting there, huh, what, Matt? Like, what are you guys talking about?
Mm.
And Matt says, he bet he'd last longer than me without tech. And Sean's like, Logan? And of course, Logan is, I am not missing tech. Then what? How many times do we have to say that word? Because he said what 3 times already, right?
Yeah.
Just trying to get to the bottom of this.
Uh-huh.
And of course, Logan hates his muck. Matthew says, your idea. He was the one who brought it to the family. And he's like, I didn't make it rain.
Yeah, it's all
They're
bickering.
bickering,
So,
yeah. And Sean, he means the
yeah,
quest.
yeah. And it's just, while
Matthew's
they're
like,
moving, stuff has to be said, yeah.
you make it sound like a video game.
You make it or is. You make it. Yeah.
Nah.
Just get on with it. That should be the father's line. Yeah.
Okay, let's see if this works. Okay, so we did, Matthew said your idea, it didn't make it rain, he means the quest. You make it sound like a video game. Sean smiles to himself, only if we want it to be. Matthew's like, oh, come on. Curious, Logan turns to Sean. What we're doing is no different than we do online. Logan says, so? Sean says, so? He kicks water at Logan and says, tag, you're it. So, in other words, the game is going to ensue here, right?
Okay.
Or,
Yeah.
you know, in other words, you have to hit somebody with water in order to.
Yeah.
That's how you
Yeah.
play the game here, right? And of course, we know
Yeah.
Logan is going to be soaked because he's the smallest body, right?
Okay.
Okay, we'll put this up here. Um, okay, so after Logan gets hit with the water from Sean, he's surprised. Logan quickly slaps water at Matthew, which means Matthew is now it. And Matthew says, I'm gonna get you, and Logan laughs and pushes to get around Matthew. Which means, yeah, you could have done this all the time, but you didn't.
Yeah, just take this in.
And then,
Okay. Get it back, yeah.
and then later,
I mean,
one after the other,
home and
okay.
do something.
Okay, one after the other. Sean, then Logan, then Matthew slide down a mud bank like they're surfing.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Put it in.
You know,
That's it.
so we'll you know, we'll see them having fun playing with this now.
Yeah. Bickering stops.
Yeah, because
And
because now they've
the
made it into
master.
yeah, they've made it into a game, but it's like, okay, like what kind of things would we do on a video game, and can we do it in real life? So now
Yeah.
that's the competition is on. That's the challenge, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
know, and for how quickly the boys picked up and turned this around
Well,
subconsciously tells me they've played this game before.
yeah.
If you know what I mean.
I do.
Okay? That at least
The
that's the feel I.
pattern.
Well, yeah, because we know they've been camping before as a family,
Well, they have a
right?
family. Yeah.
We know they play video games together, right? Stuff like this. So,
That's good.
um, you know, and
That's fun. Yeah.
anything goes when you come right down to it. It's just that if this is going to be so miserable, you know,
Or
we might
smoking
not.
with slogging,
That's okay
rain.
because
That's
we have,
fun.
yeah, because we have the option of them staying miserable and slogging through all this, or
Or
we
make
can have
fun.
them, or we can have them make the best of it.
I
And
prefer the latter.
yeah, and the easiest way to do that is to make a competition out of it.
Yeah. Makes it, makes it work. Yeah.
Mhm.
I'll cover that.
Yeah, because I think that'll work. That'll work nicely.
In that scene there, I reckon. Or more to come.
You know, so that ended up being like 2 full pages. 2 full pages.
Mm-hmm.
Even
Yeah, there's
though
no.
even though it didn't seem like it. But the
No.
point was for them to start off being snarly and feeling put upon,
Yeah.
and flipping that switch over to okay, now they're having fun at this,
That's good. Yeah, turn
which
it
will
around.
always mean that they're going to move at a faster speed.
Well, they are a family anyway, so they're
Hmm.
used to all this stuff.
Yeah,
Um,
but playing this kind of game, it also means they're going to be moving faster than if they were just walking. You know, so they can make up some
I like
time.
it.
They
I
can
really
make up
do.
some
Yeah.
time, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That they
Progression.
lost from the norm, and that they can make up time in adverse conditions because it's not
Yeah.
ideal slogging through fields that are covered in water. It's not fun.
Yeah. In the beginning, it's almost like, yeah, this better be worth it.
Well, yeah, yeah. Or even why are we
Sounds like a
even
Logan line. Yeah.
kind of why are we even doing this, right?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
but
reluctant.
you know, it's only been a couple of days, and I don't think they'd be ready to quit yet. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, and that's why we made now I know exactly why we make the youngest one the complainer, the this, the that, because
Yep.
of his impatience, all that stuff,
And he's
belongs to in this story particularly, but
hmm
yeah.
and he is the least practiced at
Yeah,
camping.
and doesn't live life yet, not
Hmm.
really. The
And
importance of something, this, that, the other.
he
After.
doesn't have mom there to help him,
Mm, exactly. Oh
right?
yeah, they told him we should be doing this, and he gets that, but what it doesn't, his brain doesn't go beyond that because he has life inexperience. The others kind of
That's right.
do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's still in the me stage.
Okay, I'll go
Hmm.
with that. Yeah. Mm.
Hmm. Yeah, I think that's going to work out nice.
Our instincts were correct. Gave us
Yeah.
a reason later.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Mm.
Exactly.
I
Okay,
didn't know
so
exactly where.
now we have
Cut
to stop.
to,
We're gonna be cutting to Tanya.
yeah,
Um,
Tanya, do the Tanya thing.
yeah. But
You ever hear?
first we have to decide who her friend is.
Ah, yeah, that's right. Here's an interesting thing.
Yes. We're going to
D-
add a character.
We're going to add a character with us having to decide early if it's going to be a new character who's just passing by, like we talked of, like a teller, who's a one time only, a question answer thing happening.
Oh, I
Uh,
thought we decided they were going to be friends
I know, I'm
shopping.
getting there.
Oh, okay.
And then we decided that if it's a friend, we can use that later and be useful in the oncoming, story,
That's right.
So that's why we decided on that. So you got to look ahead. That's what we did.
That's right. Yep. That's exactly it. Um, because there's another scene that's going to happen later with Tanya where we have already said she has a friend there.
Hmm.
Now we
Yeah,
can give that friend a name.
a useful character.
Yes, a useful character in that scene, but
Hmm.
for it, for the best way for this to run out is to be able to have her be a physical character that already has an attitude or a character that we get from her right off the bat.
Hmm.
You
Yes.
know, I mean, is she going to be a scrapper? Is she going to be opinionated?
Yeah.
What kind of character is she going to be?
Hmm. Yeah. Now we have to decide that. We're up to that point.
Or is she going to be a suspicious type, or what? No,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
that's this is what we have to decide before we can go any further on this.
And why we
Um,
have to figure out ahead of time.
but so, what's her name?
Name. I'm not going to say Maud.
Let's see.
But depending on what the character is, a good character, nice character, unfriendly character, all of those
Okay,
kind of things. So,
let
what
me
are we
give
going
you
with?
let me give you some letters because
Okay.
what I
I'll
do is
say the first thing that comes into my head. All right?
I write a list of all uh, from A to Z,
Yeah.
and I
Don't
go through
repeat.
and I don't repeat. So,
That's right.
or at least not unless it's necessary for the script.
Yeah.
You know, like
Some kind of
twins, like
mix or
twins or
something.
something like
Yeah.
that are both gonna start their name probably gonna start with the same letter. Okay,
Yeah.
so we have D, as in
Okay.
Diana. Hmm.
Female, Diana. Yeah. Dinah. Dina. No, that's not
Or
what you're reading.
or Diane.
Um, yeah, Diana will do.
Okay, then we've got
Yeah,
H.
don't give her Diana because that makes her godly, like the Greek gods.
Yeah,
Just,
not if you listen to Michael Jackson. It doesn't.
yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, Diane. Yeah.
Okay, and
Like
we've got H.
die. Yeah.
We've got H.
H. Harry. Is it female?
It's a
Harriet.
girl. It's a girl.
But age.
Helen
Helen's good.
or Helga.
Um, foreign. Yeah.
Okay, then we
Um,
have the letter I.
I can work with Helga because you know why? She's foreign, less trustworthy in most of the people, whatever. And they're in a 15-minute town, blah, 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 and that's what they're trying to destroy it.
The
And
problem
old,
is, and the opposite, and I'm the opposite, because her name is not foreign to me.
no, well, Olga. But
Well,
what letters do you have? D, yeah.
Okay, so
H.
we have the D, we have the H, we have
I didn't get that last one.
I,
I. Isla. Ibis. Taking back to school.
Ida, Isabel.
Iris.
Yep. Okay, all good possibilities.
Yeah, just write them down. We'll pick one.
Okay, and then N.
Mary, Marion.
N. N, like in Nancy.
Memphis.
No, I said Nancy.
Oh, N.
N,
Nancy.
not M.
Nancy. Nanette. No, that may not too long. And it's too stupid. Oh, sorry.
Natalie?
Nat, yeah. Natalie. It depends if it's going to be a nice person or not. I guess it doesn't really matter. Can we? Yeah, just put, yeah, what's the next letter?
Q?
Q. Quebec.
Yeah.
Q. Key.
No. See, what we have
Q.
left is Q, U, X, Y, Z.
Z. Zelda. Z. Oh, Z. Z. Seems all I got is Zelda. I'm bored.
How about Yancey for Y?
Yeah, why?
The thing is, we just have to pick one of them.
Yeah, we only have to pick one, and I'm still hung up on, is she good? We're going to like her or not like her? Is she helpful or non-helpful to the cause?
Well, when it comes to, say, Helga, I mean,
I like Helga.
That's a natural name for my.
Let's go with Helga. Hey, Helga. Hell, yeah, Helga. Not held back again, knocking on my door.
Okay.
Get her out of here. Don't let her in. Too late. Ring, again. Oh, come in, Helga. We missed you. Lie. Okay, Helga. I like Helga.
You like Helga? Okay.
I'm gonna root for her. I like her name. This is last night's donut. Don't just honestly, it's not fresh, but I'm starving.
Well,
sorry about that.
Snack away, my friend.
Oh, it was sitting there on the table. Holy shit! What am I going to do?
Well, hey,
I'm going to get a Coke in a second. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, while we're thinking of this, I am going to grab my
drink.
No, I'm going to grab a name dictionary and find out what Helga means.
All right, yeah, you like to find out the meaning. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Go forth and detect, Orlando. Well, you're fast. I just wonder whether I should speak or not to speak. That is the question.
Sure, always. If I'm not here, it's up to you to fill the space, man.
I chose a donut, mate. I chose a donut.
There you go.
And
Alright.
you were so fast, so
As,
that's good.
as you can see, I have an actual binder
Oh, no. I love your library.
because I have a whole pile of nationality names in here.
Yeah. You got all that stuff. I don't do that. I travel. I,
Yeah, well, we have
I
really
can't
long.
travel with
I know,
everything.
but we have really long winters here.
Yeah. I do everything online. Got a question? Go online. Ask somebody. I've got to get code.
Okay. Of course, it's not in that one, so I'll grab the other one.
While you were doing that, I suppose I better stay here till you come back. And then you're back. Okay. I can still hear, of course.
Yeah, it doesn't take me long.
Yeah, it's not a fridge for a cook.
Do, 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 do.
I shouldn't be. But it is no sugar.
Well, yeah, it
There's
is
a
what it is.
debate about that. Anyway, yeah, so that's good. I feel more awake. I was almost falling asleep before.
Okay, in this one, Helga means pious in Germany.
What's it mean? Helga
Pi-
means what?
pious.
Tired.
Pious.
Pilot.
Godly, pious.
Oh, what is that? Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, godly.
Yeah, and in Scandinavian, it's an alternate form of Olga. Or CL.
Helga. I don't think we'll get that deep into our story. But anyway, fun. It is fun.
Do, 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 do.
I should not be eating on mine. But then I just say, I don't care. I do care. I do care.
You will.
But while we're thinking of it, press like and subscribe. But not while I'm eating. But yeah, please. No, I'm not vegan. Do it. Do it. Come on.
Okay.
Compelling. I'm a vampire.
Okay. The Olga in Scandinavian, it just means holy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it says see Helga or Olivia.
Uh-huh.
Well, Olivia is the name of the mum. Michael's mum.
Hamlet.
Say what? I said Olivia is the name of Michael's mum.
All right. I didn't know that. I mean, I did, but I've forgotten. Been a while since we've spoken about them. All right. Go for it. I don't mind.
Yep. This book says the same thing.
All right. Interesting.
The point would be, just because she has a name that is considered to be religious or a holy name, do we want to make her holier than thou?
Yeah. Is she... like, is she a bored housewife? Is she young, old? Is she, God-fearing person who doesn't agree with Tanya having an ex-boyfriend? And that's ridiculous, of course. But do you know what I mean? It's kind of like, what is that character like? And what is she going to do for or against Tanya? We're really
Well,
thinking
okay,
now.
okay. She's a friend of Tanya's,
A friend, there you go, right from the
right?
start.
I mean,
A trustworthy or none?
we always considered her to be a friend of Tanya's.
Okay,
Okay,
good.
so
That,
um, but point being is she gonna know Tanya well enough to know if she's lying?
if Tanya lies back to her.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I'm suspicious on something that Tanya responds to. Yeah.
hmm well, yeah, because well, Tanya's gonna say what's going on with the boy, right? I haven't seen. Where's the guys? I haven't seen them in a while.
Yeah, that's right. That's casual conversation. The important thing is what Tanya says back and who he is. That answer.
That's right. That is the important part. And we can even have the girlfriend at her like, yeah, huh,
Yeah. Oh,
right?
yeah. Uh-huh. Not with a quizzical
Yeah, right.
tone to her voice.
Y- Yeah, yeah.
Hmm. That doesn't sound right, kind of feel about it. Yeah. Oh, really? Yeah, I mean, she could even say that. Oh, really? Whatever Tanya says.
Yes.
And if we make it right, of course. Okay, so I've been seen in a store or a shop, he's shopping. We cut to the guy who's over here. Oh no, make it the last thing. We wouldn't
Well,
put him in early or put him in later. That's another decision.
well, yeah, I did. Um, but you know what? I think we should have Tanya and their friend are coming in. They're going shopping.
Yeah, that'll be good.
You
I
know,
like it. Yeah,
they're
let's do
coming
that.
in.
Let's go with that.
Okay. Um, okay, let me see. We gotta make sure. Of course, I gotta move this book out of the way now.
Yes,
Because
Harry, yeah,
I need to
Harriet
see.
could be a next door neighbour or a workmate, something like that. Doesn't really matter. Could be both. So let's take it as that. Hey, Tanya, I haven't seen your boy in ages. What's the name supposed to come over and do my lawn? Logan. That's just one concept. Um, where's your husband?
Well,
Haven't seen, things like that. It could be any
y-
of them.
I know, but now, see, now that makes me wonder if her friend shouldn't be the teller at the store. Because I mean, it gives us more opportunities on. Well, geez, I haven't seen the boys in, right?
Yeah.
That
Are
kind of
they
thing.
all
Like,
right?
hey, does Logan have time to do my lawn? So stuff like this. Like, I mean, it would be like a corner store kind of idea. A convenience
Yeah.
store or something.
Yeah.
Might be a better way of having it set up.
A natural flow is what, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So just Tanya runs in. To get something, pick up a couple of things and head out type thing. And
Yeah, it's casual.
in her rush on the way to work or whatever, she's picking up stuff for work. Then she goes in, gets what she needs, goes to the teller, And, they have their little conversation. But meanwhile, Tanya doesn't realize that Bucky is, just down the aisle
And
there listening to it all.
and after they have done the transaction with the teller, then we can cut to him to see that he's overheard it. And that's it, really.
Mm-hmm.
It's the point isn't being made, is it has been overheard by the bad guy. Hey,
Exactly.
that's it, boom. Now, that the friend can be useful
So,
later,
so the
but that's
excuse.
somewhere
What
else.
I know, but what is the actual excuse that Tanya's going to use?
Down to that would be a lie or a off-putting something.
Well, that doesn't
Um,
say anything.
we don't know because we're in a 10-minute town or whatever the hell. I mean, first of all, the question is the absence of them, not seeing any of them, any of your family. He usually does this, or some takes my rubbish out, or does the lawn. That's strange. I haven't seen your boys, and Sean too. And then that's the opening line for Tanya to lie, make an excuse, I should say, say, oh well, I think they were away on holidays or something.
No, I think it's well, no, because
That doesn't mean it's good. I'm just saying, I'm playing with
no,
it a
but that's
bit.
what she told Bucky. That's what she told Bucky, so we can't use that.
Oh yeah, all right. Then make something else up. Go for it. Why are they not there? Not at work, not doing lawns, not seeing the others, especially the husband missing. I think that would be the thing. And the double whammy is the Logan not doing her odd jobs. This is yeah. She has to have a solid, sort of solid, and to be overheard. I mean, even the neighbour could believe it if he's overhearing it, because Bucky knows where he saw her family, the boys, way out in the boondocks at the barracks, what do you call it? The barricades. That's already been talked about, but yeah. Okay, so the point is that Bucky knows they're still not home. That's all. That's what it is.
Okay.
That's the point, isn't it? Really, for him to know that they're still not back.
Yeah, but we still have to set up the whole
Uh,
process of
oh yeah,
start to finish. So
that's
we're gonna have
right.
Tanya's
Oh
gonna
yeah.
come in. Tanya's gonna come in. She's gonna go grab a couple of things, and
Yeah.
you know, hey Tanya, hi Helga. Tanya goes off to get what she's gonna get.
Mm. They start chatting at the tele.
Yeah. Okay, this part's
Maybe they
done.
could just start at the tiller. Already got their stuff in trolleys or something, baskets. Put it up, the conversation happens there. We don't have to see them going into the shop. We could or we couldn't. Doesn't matter. Think about that one. The camera work.
Okay. Only Tanya is coming into the store.
Hmm.
Okay, Helga is behind the counter.
Oh, okay.
So Tanya comes in and Helga says, "Hey Tanya," and Tanya says, "Hi Helga," as she's rushing to the back to grab whatever, which is her normal, I guess. We would say that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But at the same time, we see, you know, down an aisle, Bucky takes notice. Like, he perks up, like, whoa, hang on. you know?
Here's a name, Tanya, yeah.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Um, and
Tanya.
then Tanya comes back to to Helga with her stuff. Yeah, and Helga's saying, "Where's Logan? Or when's Logan going to get to my grass?" Now Tanya is stuck. She has to make an excuse why Logan hasn't already done it.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly. Okay. That's good.
Okay, she rings up. I should just type this. Never mind writing it. Okay. Interior. Okay. This is going to be evening, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because we want to show a good progression of time here. Because it's
Yes.
tomorrow is when they get
That's
to
right.
when they do
Yeah.
the greenhouse.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have Helga. And let's see how old these guys. Do-do-do-do-do. They're about 45, so Helga's going to be somewhere between 40 to 47, I would
How old
say.
is you?
You know,
45.
well, we don't want everybody to be the same.
Okay.
You know.
Well, yeah, whatever you want to write, it's fine.
Okay, so
I don't really care. She could be 39, aren't they always?
okay, so Helga's restocking behind the counter.
She could be counting the money.
No, she would hide it. Not without a second person in the store that works in the store.
Really? Seriously?
Okay.
Never heard of that.
Hey, Tanya. Okay, this is where we went and put. Okay, so we got Hey Tanya, and Tanya waves on her way to the back of the store, says, Hi Helga. And down a different aisle, Bucky takes notice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and okay, so Tanya comes back up to the counter with a few supplies, and in the meantime, Helga's probably. Hang on, we'll put that up here. Okay. When's Logan going to get to my grass? Tanya comes back up to the counter with few supplies. And then Helga says, That rain made it go nuts. Because she's still talking about her grass, right?
Yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So,
Could be a while. Dot, dot, dot. Huh. Yeah. Thinking time.
Tanya hands money to Helga, and Helga's like, Why is that?
Mm. Yeah.
Okay.
Here is.
No.
Sean's dad. Hang on a sec. Right. Grandfather.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, really?
Hmm. Unbelievable. In time of work from Helga, if you want to go further.
Yeah. Well,
But I
like,
don't think you need
like,
it.
like we've always said, dialogue is the last thing to write. We
Yeah.
do need to get the tone in here, right?
Mm-hmm. That's right. See the boys.
So while Helga gets changed, Tanya says, Sean's dad took a turn for the worse.
Mm.
And Helga's,
Yeah.
oh, really? Like she's not doing a question mark. She's just, oh, really? And
Mm.
then Tanya says, yeah, so the boys are there helping out.
Yeah, remember it's a 10-minute town. Did they make it out of there for, that
Well,
kind
for the
of
simple fact that
reasons or not?
that
I'm
has
thinking from
nothing.
Helga's
It
thoughts,
has nothing to. It has nothing to do one way or another. The simple fact
I
is,
know,
he
I
could.
know.
The dad could live in the same town.
Mm.
But if Dad's taking
Yeah,
a
I
turn
know.
from the worse, that means the
Yeah,
rest of the family has to take over
yeah.
everything.
So in that case, there's not really anything wrong with that happening. The excuse, I don't know how valid it
The
is.
point. The point is, this is not what she told Bucky.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
That's the point.
that is all it has to do. Good point. Good point. Yeah, that's right. We did agree on that. Yeah,
Yep.
I almost forgot myself then. An excuse from Tanya.
Yep.
That'll do. That's what we wanted.
Okay. Tanya smiles and takes her change and change. Um, Bag and heads up. Okay.
That's another hurdle. We're still keeping it tight,
Should we do something interesting like okay, so Tanya smiles, takes her change bag, and heads out. Bucky comes out from the aisle. He watches Tanya get into her car.
Does he have a smirk? Well, I don't know how to say that. I actually
Suspicious.
say that.
Suspicious. He watches
Yeah,
Tanya get into her car.
yeah.
And of course, while he's watching Tanya, he says, too bad about the old man.
There is no old man. It's just a lie. Ah, he's talking to Helga. Okay, go for it.
go. That makes it a little bit more interesting. Okay, so Bucky says, too bad about the old man, and Helga laughs, and he's a tough old bugger. And Bucky says, tough enough. Think they might need some help? And she says, hell, I need help. And Bucky grins. That's where it ends. Not her, Helga, not realizing that, yeah, maybe Buck will come cut her grass, but he's also going to question the hell out of her. And then she gets thrown in jail.
Okay.
So that's where that's going to go. It's going to go from Bucky's grin, and the next time we see Helga, it's going to be behind bars.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's where we end up, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh, did we have another section we were going to add? Or is that
Well,
it? That's it,
well, we're almost at 2 hours, my friend.
Well, I was hinting.
Yes. It takes time
I don't know.
to spell out good stuff.
Yeah. Q&A. All back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's good. And we got, some major things done,
Okay.
All right, to be continued.
Of course, it's going to be continued. There we
Yeah.
go. We're going to stop sharing that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm still wondering why we have this. I don't know if you can see it or not. But
See
I've got the third thing here with the wheel going round and round and round.
What's going round and round?
Well, okay, that means you can't see it.
I can't see it.
This is what I'm saying.
Oh, you can tell me what it is later.
Well, no, it's just the blank rectangle with the circle going round and round and round. I guess that was I guess that was the holding point for when it disappeared for a sec.
Oh, right, yeah.
At least that's what
You
I'm guessing.
didn't actually disappear, by the way, from my end.
Oh, okay,
You
good.
did. Yeah, so Riverside has looked after it.
Mm-hmm. So
And we're
I'm
on
guessing
92%.
I'm
Yeah.
guessing this is this thing I am seeing, this rectangle. It's like the document is up, and it's loading.
Yeah,
That's what it looks like.
And that's what, yeah. I know what you mean now. I've seen that too
Yep.
from time to time. But it was good because you
Alrighty.
seemed to have froze, but it wasn't so outstanding because it's like the same as you're thinking.
Well, then I'm glad I was able to get it back up quickly.
And that's what Riverside should fix it. You know how they edit and they
Mm.
cut out those sorts of things due to some technical issue.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
what they tell us.
Well, which is fine indeed.
Yeah.
I was still talking through it though,
I
even though
know. Yeah.
yeah, and it's like well, what the heck?
Yeah, I suppose we should have marked the time so we could go back and check that.
Well, that's
Or
okay.
not. Doesn't really matter.
I'll be checking it through later anyway, because I always do,
Yeah.
just to make sure everything came through.
Mm.
I like to do that.
And there's another time down. I don't know what to
Mhm.
call it then, an issue, another episode. There it is. We got an episode.
Yes.
And what
Yes.
episode number are we up to?
I think that was 40.
30,
I think that was
40,
42.
42 weeks, really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
time
that's,
flies
it's
when
almost
you're
a
having fun.
year. Yeah.
Well, that's
Yes.
exactly right. 10
That
more weeks.
includes all our bloops and bloopers and,
Yeah.
our problems with the Wi-Fi every little thing. But yeah,
Yeah.
other than that, no.
Yeah.
It,
But that'll be it for tonight's episode.
less
So,
worries. Yeah.
yep. Be sure to like and subscribe, and hopefully we can get onto the algorithm.
That would be nice. Other than
Mm.
that, we'll just have fun anyway. So what the hell?
Well, and that's exactly it. I mean, I started this out. We just started it out to get what we know out there, so that
Mm.
we have a place where it is. The knowledge is there. If anybody
Yeah.
needs it,
Yeah.
or at least
It's like
the
a library
knowledge.
now.
That's right.
Yeah,
But at
if you
least
think
the
so.
knowledge that Kaz and I have accumulated over the years.
Yeah, that's very well said. Yeah.
Yes.
So true. Yes.
Yeah. So on
And
that note,
then,
yep. So on that note, we're gonna take off, because if we don't, we'll keep talking. So have yourselves a great weekend, and we'll see you all next week. Bye bye.
bye.